Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Honji Chang, coming from Taiwan, Taipei, Honji Clinic. It's my first time to give talk in Singapore. Unfortunately, this time I cannot visit Singapore by myself. I can only give talk to you using video. But I am very confident you will learn something in this lecture. And also, I wish in the future I can visit Singapore by myself. Okay, now the title of this lecture, Facing the World from Taiwan, the birth of a whole new fertility center, which is Honji Clinic. My history, okay, my CV. I was graduate from National Taiwan University. This is the best medical school in Taiwan. And of course, OBGYN, obstetric and gynecology department. I finished in 6 years of resident training. In 2001, I finished all my resident training. I could be a doctor, attending doctor in Taiwan. But in 2001, I have so many questions in my mind because IVF treatment at that time is not so good. A lot of injection, a lot of surgery. I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be an IVF doctor. I changed my mind. I went to New York, America, New York University, OBGYN, which is a fertility center. I went there to do scientific research as a visiting scientist. In the beginning, I have no salary. I have no salary because I'm a physician. I'm not a researcher. And the American doctor, they are not sure my research ability is good or bad. But they assigned me a job. New York University IVF Center is famous of his human IVF. But they also want to build an animal model to make research on mammalian series species of reproduction, which is mouse model, small mouse IVF model. They've been working for 2 years. They invite a researcher from China, a researcher from Germany, but they all failed. They assigned me this job. In a month, I made 2 trials of mouse IVF, and I was successful. The fertilization rate is more than 90%. They are surprised and they are excited. And then they invite me as a worker, a professional scientist in New York University. It's a full-time job. In 6 years, I read paper, make news research. Okay? But in 2007, my father in Taiwan, he was put into intensive care unit for treatment. And that day, I changed my mind. I think I have to go back to Taiwan to, help my father. And then I go back to Taiwan. America, USA, is a great power on earth. Very, very powerful. The #1 country on earth. How about her medicine also? Her medicine is also the best on earth. Manhattan is the important heart of America. Okay, best 10 fertility center in America. NYU is probably one of the best, #4. Very famous. And my paper, Honji Chang, is still on the website of NYU Fertility Center. You can check at home, okay? NYU Medical Center. The NYU Fertility Center staff. I'm here, Honji Chang. Okay, my colleague, Wei Jim Grifo, Nicole Noyes. They are still working in Manhattan. In the room, I study, read paper, think, questions. The place I make experiment. Every year, I tour around the US or Canada to give lectures every year. You can see all of them, most of them are American doctors or scientists. I have to give English lecture. I have to speak in America English, and after the talk, they will stand up, question me, ask me question. I have to answer them, make them satisfied. Okay, so 6 years. This is all my lifestyle in America. My colleague, the lab embryologist, famous professor. In 2005, I helped NYU to create egg freezing successful story, and we was reported in 2005 by NBC TV, evening headline news. In 2014, when I was in Taiwan, Japanese TBS TV also interviewed me. This is me. I am warming frozen Brussels cysts, 2 Brussels cysts. And later, these 2 Brussels cysts became 2 boys in Japan. Okay, this is me. Every detail, every step in the lab, I can do it. And also, I'm the expert of every detail. This is very rare in Taiwan or in the whole Asia, because doctors usually they are not familiar with the lab. If the doctor is not familiar with the lab, they cannot control the lab quality into a good state. So in Taipei Honji Clinic, you can be relaxed because we have the best lab in Asia. And the lab is so important because your egg, your embryo, your future kids, they cannot complain if the lab is not good enough. They just stop development. So the lab is very, very important. You have to remember. So from 2001 to 2007, 2 times of paper presentations in American Society of Reproductive Medicine. This is the highest level of reproductive medicine annual meeting on Earth. You can see from 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005 to 2006, 12 times. This is very, very rare for an Asian doctor to present for 12 times in ASRM. It is very, very rare. So I think now you have some confidence of our lab quality. Very important. I get lecture in Montreal. Nuclear transfer for mouse. What is this? You know, nuclear transfer. This is a young mouse cytoplasm. This is the father mouse, mother mouse nucleus, which is DNA fusion. So 3 mice became the mice, live births, kids, nuclear transfer, small mice. So this is me. In US, my research career. Okay. my colleague. Okay, I tour around America, many cities, give talk, give lecture. Okay, my picture in New York. Okay, this is one of the most important slides. You have to look carefully. Singapore is very famous because it is so clean. Everything is so clean. City is so clean. But I believe there are still some mice living in Singapore. The Singapore is so clean. Why there are still mice living in Singapore? Because mice reproductive ability is strong, very, very strong. Let me explain why. This is mice ovary. Okay? This is mice tube. Go to uterus. Go to uterus. And you can see mouse ovary and tube was surrounded by a bag-like membrane. So we call this sac. When the mouse egg was ovulated from the surface of the ovary, the egg will keep inside in the capsule. The egg will not jump outside. So the opening of the tube can swallow the egg carefully into the tube. When male mouse sperm comes here, they mate together, became embryo. This mice was pregnant. And after 20 days, they deliver a lot of small mice. How about human? You can see this is the real ovary. The ovary is ovulating eggs. You can see the egg was ovulating like this, okay? There's a small movie you can look. And this is another ovary. Tube. Opening of the tube. So small. If the ovary is ovulating now, and you are walking on the street, what will happen? Your tube was shaking like this. And if the egg was ovulated, and your tube is here, your egg ovulated into the pelvic cavity. Your husband's sperm is here, your egg is here. Can you get pregnant? Can you get pregnancy? Of course not. So every doctor is checking the tube. Is it patent? Is there occlusion? Even though the tube is patent, if the tube cannot pick up the egg, it is useless. So this is very important slide. Please remember. Okay. Now we cannot check the ability for your tube to pick up the egg because there is no this kind of check. There's no this kind of examination. Okay. But this is the most important part of human reproduction. Traditional IVF treatment, ultrasound, blood check, a lot of blood check. Every time you visit doctor, blood check. Salpingography, they check your tube. It is painful. And I told you, even though your tube is patent, which doesn't mean your tube can pick up the egg successfully. Semen analysis, basal body temperature. Do you believe you check your temperature, body temperature in the morning can predict your ovulation? I don't believe. This is useless. Bothering life. And then sex, okay. Repeated insemination. The same points. Can you too pick up your egg? Okay. And then they will do surgery, laparoscope, to check your pelvic cavity. And after the check, they say, congratulations, Your tube is okay, no adhesion. But why you are not pregnant? Useless medication, repeated IVF, repeated insemination, and traditional IVF, a lot of injection. So IVF treatment is a process of suffering. Frequent OPD visiting is long, time-consuming, frustrating, expensive. All the treatment is expensive. When the girl's menstruation comes, cry alone. Okay, family expectation. Then the girl may quit her job. The girl's life changed. This is not good. This is not good. So, hysterosalpingography. See? Very, very painful. And I told you, use this treatment. Use this check. You don't need to check. Laparoscope. 1, 2, 3, 3 hole. 3 hole. Painful. Use this medication. Okay, this is this year, 2018, April in Japan. Okay. Infertility doctor check the patient with laparoscope to check the tooth. Okay. November, they do the laparoscope surgery. 1 month later, December, the patient died because of pulmonary embolism and multi-organ failure. You think laparoscope is safe? No, I don't think so. I think laparoscope is unsafe, dangerous, and unnecessary, useless medication. Oh, you were so beautiful. A husband who likes you so much. What's your expectation? What you want in the next step? Of course, the kids. Wow, happy life, so happy. But can you risk your life to doing this? Can you risk your life? Of course not. Of course not. But some treatment are risking your life. Let me tell you. Steroid treatment. Okay, a Japanese patient. She came to my clinic, but she also are receiving steroid treatment in Japan because she cannot be pregnant. She's 44 or something. So they check her immune system. They say some antibody are higher, abnormally higher, so they give her steroid treatment. We transfer our frozen embryo into her uterus. 4 days later, she went to Japan. She was admitted because throat infection goes to lung infection, pneumonia. And 4 days later, lung infection goes to sepsis. Sepsis, bacteria in the bloodstream. She was sent to intensive unit, but 4 days later, she passed away, she died. So, no steroid medication, please. It is unnecessary and risky. So she passed away. Heparin. Many doctors gave patient heparin injection. Heparin. This is the case in Taiwan, okay? In Taiwan. The patient died. The patient died because heparin caused her bleeding, head bleeding. She passed away. The doctor was sentenced. So heparin, no. I think aspirin, 1 pill 1 day is acceptable and safe. Only aspirin is good enough. Please don't try any treatment which is risking your life. Traditional IVF treatment, okay? a lot of injection on every day. 3 injections in one day for consecutively 12 days. A lot of injection, 14, maybe 50 injections. Expensive, useless. Why? This may cause hyperstimulation syndrome. Big ovary, a lot of ascites. Some patients die, dangerous. And also uncomfortable. In 2012 and 2013, 2 papers from Australia told us traditional heavy hormone injection may increase ovarian tumor or even worse, breast cancer. So heavy injection is not good. So this is Taiwan, huh? Okay. I built a fertility center, which is very, very good. One of the best in Asia. We want to help wife, in maybe 4-hour, 5-hour air flight, in maybe this area, the people we can help. Our clinic can help them. Help the wife. Walking out of life shadow, walking out of the shadow, infertility shadow. Make happiness dream come true. Happiness with kids. Father's Day, Mother's Day, New Year vacation. And little pen. Inexpensive. No check. Don't check her. Just make her pregnant. Just make her pregnant as soon as possible. Maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months. Make her pregnant without changing her life, okay? But if the girl, she has no egg or the egg doesn't work, okay, we provide egg donation. We have the largest egg donation program in Asia. In my clinic, more than 500 young Chinese girls, most of them are college graduate, okay? They are willing to donate her eggs with inexpensive price. We also want to help husband. Some husband does not have sperm, no sperm at all. We can help them. Okay, the same. Make happiness night come true. Okay, so internationally borderless IVF treatment. 2 years ago in Japan, Tokyo, I had the same seminar like this. Okay, free talk, free speech. You know what? About 300 people coming. Infertility is a global issue. In every country, it is so serious. But why so many Japanese people come? I guess they can afford the treatment. Okay, they can afford. So they want kids. Of course, why not? I'm here. My Japanese translator. Okay, a lot of Japanese. Facing the world from Taiwan, Taipei, the birth of a whole new fertility center. This is a Japanese patient coming from Japan to receive egg donation. Okay, they are officer. They are pregnant very quickly without changing their life. They don't have to quit their job. They are pregnant. Okay, 43 years old. Wife, not young. Also, her husband, no sperm. Okay, his semen, no sperm at all. In the beginning, he find a doctor to get sperm. The doctor cut off the scrotum, the skin, and take out the testis, and cut off the testis. Use forceps to find sperm. Luckily, they found sperm. And they do IVF for her wife. But because her wife is so advanced age, so very quickly, his sperm was run out, no sperm. And then doctor has to cut off her testes again. He's afraid. He searched internet, and then he found me. I asked him, lie down the table without anesthesia. Okay, I used a very small needle and find her sperm. No pain. I found his sperm. And then he walked down the table. And then he was so surprised. He asked me, so happy, so surprised. Why? You don't have to cut off my testes and find my sperm. The other doctor, they cannot do that. I told him, 6 years in New York University, every week, I have to do 1 time of mouse IVF. At that time, I have to find sperm from a male mouse. The testis of the mouse is so small, and your testis is so big. If I can find sperm from such a small testis, why not I cannot find sperm from your testis? Easy. I'm a scientist. So later, very lucky, we make her a boy. Very happy. They return to my clinic, to see me. Another couple, handsome boy, beautiful girl. But the husband has no sperm. The same, I use my method. No need of surgery. I pick up her sperm and make them have a beautiful daughter. Japan, okay? He come to me. The wife is 37, from Japan to me. I use the same method, live birth, okay? Chinese. She came from Chengdu. Have you been there? Sichuan, Chengdu. The husband has no sperm. I use the method to make them have baby. Kids. Not difficult. Very cute. 31 years old. Okay, the husband also no sperm. Live birth, no problem. Endospermia, no sperm. Live birth, no problem. Endospermia. Live birth, no problem. Okay, from Japan. He cannot be found sperm, even from testes. So he has to use sperm donation, also live birth. Sperm donation, we also have some sperm donor. We have some sperm with all kinds of blood type in Taipei, Honji Clinic. Taiwan, sperm donation, okay? From Taiwan. Macau, sperm donation, okay? The wife is 30, quite young, huh? And very strange. Her husband has no sperm, but she received salpingography. Strange. Laparoscope. Strange. Why? Because the doctor is not careful. In the beginning, they should check husband and wives also. Not just wife, keep checking, and they tell, your husband has no sperm. This is not good. Not careful. Okay. Mild stimulation. I like mild stimulation. I don't like traditional heavy injection protocol IVF because mild is very mild. Very little medication, very little injection, without changing your life, without quitting your job. No need of salpingography. No need of laparoscopy surgery. We pick up your egg. Sometimes even without anesthesia. No need. But if you need, we'll give you anesthesia. We alleviate, reduce your mental, psychological, and physical burden. We pick up the egg. We pick the good quality egg. The success rate is the same as traditional IVF. Why? Because our lab is very, very outstanding. Traditional IVF, for example, apple pickup. They have to cut off the tree and pick up all the apple. Why? Because they think IVF pregnancy rate is low, is very difficult. But if we have a good lab, we just pick up 3, 4, 5 apple. This egg can produce kids. That's good enough. No need of heavy injection. Okay, mild stimulation IVF. Every 2 days, 1 injection. Every 2 days, 1 injection. And oocyte pickup. No need of anesthesia. Very relaxed, very comfortable. Okay, Edward, he won Nobel Prize because he's father. Okay, I took picture with him in US. He invented IVF in 1975, something like that. But 20 years later, he published a paper. He said, time to revolutionize ovarian stimulation. Okay? We have to think again, the treatment we give to our patient. He said, in the past 20 years, we improved stimulation methods, but damaging patients. Why? We are improving while we are damaging. Because excessive stimulation by injection is harmful to patients' health. You know, he said, mild stimulation provides good quality eggs, resulting in a high pregnancy rate in a good lab. But the doctor keep doing heavy injection. Why? Because of the lab problem, you know. They are not confident with their lab quality. The spirit of mild stimulation is improve the lab quality. Don't do unnecessary, useless medication or check. We just do echo, of course. We check the semen in the beginning. We do little blood test. We may also check the uterus, okay? But we don't check tube. No basal body temperature check. Sex, yes, okay, acceptable. Artificial insemination, okay. Laparoscopic surgery, no need. Unnecessary medication, useless medication. And then we go to mild stimulation. Okay, oocyte pickup, painless. Why? We have specially made a needle with very small, very narrow size comparing to traditional needle. The sharp part of the needle is much shorter than the traditional needle. So the bleeding amount decreased, not so painful, okay? This is a school teacher, very, very busy, but infertility for 6 years. She received twice salpingography, unnecessary check, okay? She received a lot of treatment, okay? And also 2 times of traditional IVF, 50 injection, 14 eggs, no pregnancy. 13 eggs, no pregnancy. Okay, and then she find me. Every 2 days, 1 injection. Okay, we got 2 eggs and make 2 blastocysts, 2 fetal heartbeats, 2 boy. In a month, we make her pregnant. Deliver 2 boys with very little injection. Okay? 1. Good lab quality. 1 good egg, 1 good embryo, and 1 kid. She is a professor. university professor. She's 40 years old already, not young. She came to me directly. So you can look. Nothing here, which means no check, no examination, no need. She came to me in April. Every 2 days, one injection. Okay? Next month, she was pregnant. In a month, she was pregnant. No need to check. Just make her pregnant as soon as possible. 36-year-old, 14-year infertility. The doctor, not me, checked her sonography. It's normal. And laparoscope and said it's normal. But she's not pregnant. Okay? She came to me. I don't check anything. Just ultrasound, very basic blood test. Every 2 days, one injection. She was pregnant in 1 month. No need to check. 37 years old. Oh, terrible. Sonography 2 times, laparoscope surgery 1 time. A lot of treatment, a lot of check. Oh my God. Suffering. She find me. IVF, very quick. She was pregnant. No need to check. Just make her pregnant. 34 years old. Sonography for 2 times. A lot of check. She found me. Very quick. Pregnant. Hong Kong. 35 years old. 7 years of infertility. Sonography once. Laparoscope once. Unnecessary. Useless check. Okay, IVF in Hong Kong. She found me. August. Every 2 days, one injection. In 1 month, she was pregnant. How much she cost? Singapore dollar 5,800. Okay? No suffering. Inexpensive. 36 years old. From China. Guangzhou. Sonography once. Laparoscope once. See? Everywhere. Hong Kong, China, maybe Singapore, the same. They check a lot. Useless. In a month, I make her pregnant. Every 2 days, one injection. Very easy. Okay? 31 from Hong Kong. Oh, terrible. A lot of check. Terrible. History of suffering. History of useless medication. She found me in a month. She was pregnant. How much she cost? Singapore dollar 5,500. Acceptable. Inexpensive. 34 years old, Hong Kong girl. No check, no history. She found me directly. In a month, I make her pregnant. How much she cost? 8,000. A little bit higher because see high AMH. Many of her embryo are also frozen in Honji Clinic, so cost a little bit more. But after the delivery, she can come back, use the other frozen embryos. Hong Kong, 35 years old. See, sonography, laparoscope, useless. She found me very quick. She was pregnant. 33 years old. China. From China, no history, which means no suffering history. Happy. She found me directly. In a month, she was pregnant. Very quick. 36 years old, from China. See, check sonography, check blah blah. Useless. She found me in a month pregnant. From China, 41 years old. Wow, a lot of check, you see. 41 years old. The same, I make her pregnant in a month. With reasonable, inexpensive price. You should save your money to raise your children, right? 38 years old, no check, from China. In a month, she was pregnant. 37 from Shanghai, China, Shanghai. No history. She found me directly, okay? In a month, she was pregnant. No check, Hong Kong. You see the Hong Kong guys, Hong Kong couples, kids, so beautiful. Okay. Okay, this is my theory, so-called white hair theory or black hair theory. The hair when we are kids are all black, but maybe after 30 years old, maybe after 40 years old, your black hair change into gray and then into white. Wow, it's a normal aging process. The hair goes from black to gray to white. The same, your ovary, the oocyte, the egg, they also aged. If the egg can make you a baby, a live birth, we call this a black hair. If the egg can make you pregnant, but no fetal heartbeat, we call it gray hair. If the egg cannot make you pregnant at all, we call it white hair. An 18 years old teenager or young girl. Most of the months, the egg are black hair, healthy, make a baby. But after 30, 34, some white hair, okay? Some gray hair, but there are some black hair. If you give me a black hair, a good quality egg, I will give you a kids. After 44, most of the months the hair is white, gray, but still a chance of black hair. Okay, this is my patient, 44 years old, oocyte pick up for 6 times, transfer 2 times, pregnant, 44. Yes, why not? Oh, this is my first Japanese baby, okay, made by Honji Clinic. Was born in Tokyo in 2014. Even the Japanese couple, they travel from Tokyo to Taipei to see me. Okay. 1 year later, see, this kid grow up. The parent come to me. Okay, now we go to another talk, egg donation. If your egg doesn't work for you, then probably you should consider egg donation. The egg coming from maybe 20 to 31, 32, young girls. Okay, she is receiving egg freezing and egg donation. Okay, our egg freezing makes 3 live births. Okay, and egg donation, a girl. Okay, this is a young girl, 33 years old from Japan. She's 33 years old. Okay, but her egg doesn't work. So she came to me 2016, April, okay? 3 months later, we produced Brussels cyst. And then she was pregnant. This is the kids. Beautiful kids, a beautiful girl. Beautiful, healthy. Egg donation. Okay, egg donation. Okay, this is another unfortunate Japanese girl. When she was 19 years old, she had a disease called leukemia. She received treatment, the chemotherapy or something, which kill her ovary. From then, she has no healthy eggs. At the age of 33, she came to me, to do egg donation. And very lucky, very fat, she got pregnant. Of course, now she has kids. Okay, egg donation, a boy, beautiful boy. Egg donation, to boy, okay? From Singapore, your country, Singapore. 49 years old, okay? 49 years old. 2016, she come to me. 2016, November. And the next year, we prepare already her embryo. We do embryo transfer. And the first embryo transfer, she was pregnant. in Singapore. She come to Taiwan for egg donation, and the price about Singapore dollar, 22,000 Singapore dollars. It's about one third comparing to US, okay? And Taiwan is close. And okay, from Japan, 35 years old, but menopause, no healthy eggs. We make her pregnant very quick. From Japan, 42 years old, 30 times IVF failure in Japan, okay? She come to me, use egg donation, very quick, she was pregnant. Japan, 48, pregnant. Japan, 48, pregnant. Fukuoka, Japan, 49, pregnant. Japan, 53, use egg donation, of course, pregnant. Yamaguchi, Japan, 55, pregnant. Black birth, no problem. Tokyo, 35, pregnant. 60 times IVF failure. Japan, 72 times IVF failure. Come to Taipei, use egg donation, pregnant, live birth, of course. Tokyo, 54 years old. Twin, using egg donation, yes, of course. Osaka, Japan, 47, 67 times IVF failure. 67, can you believe that? Cost a lot of money, a lot of life, okay? She came to Taipei, Honji Clinic, pregnant, delivered a baby. Kyushu, Japan, 45. She used 3 donors to produce 3 kids. She now is a mother of 3 kids using egg donation. In the end, you will have as many kids as you want. Okay? Japan, 31, pregnant. Premature ovarian failure. China, egg donation, pregnant. Hong Kong, 46, egg donation, pregnant. Of course, Macau, egg donation, pregnant. Hong Kong, egg donation, pregnant. 44, yes, why not? China, egg donation, pregnant. China, egg donation, Hong Kong, China, Japan, egg donation, pregnant. She went to Thailand, you know. She spent a lot of money, failed. Then she came to me. In 3 months, she was pregnant. Of course. Okay, Japan, 39, pregnant. Australia, 46, Melbourne, Monash IVF Center, failed. But she came to me very quick, and maybe 3 months. Yes, 3 months. She was pregnant. Okay, 46. Yes, why not? Korean, 33, pregnant. China, pregnant. Japan, oh, too much. Too many. Shanghai, pregnant. Taiwan, pregnant, of course. Japan, pregnant. Taiwan, pregnant. All over Japan, we have patients. Tokyo, Osaka, of course. Hokkaido, North Japan, pregnant. The south island of Japan, Tateruma, pregnant, of course. We have patients all over China. Mainly are Shanghai, Beijing, or Guangzhou. But in Xinjiang West side, we have also patients pregnant. So we are trusted by Japan, by Korean, by China. We are fully trusted fertility center. Now I'm coming to Singapore. I want to help you. Japan, pregnant, live birth. Okay. I built my clinic in 2012. 1 year later, this Japanese journalist, Okazaki-san, she's very, very smart. Because in the beginning, we don't have so many Japanese patients, but she noticed from internet, wow, some Japanese couple, infertility couple, came to Taipei to Honji Clinic. for infertility treatment. He feels very strange. Japanese medical level is higher than Taiwan. Why? Thai people come to Taiwan for medical treatment. So she visited me in Taipei. She talked to me. And she said, because she is the expert of reproductive medicine in Japan, okay? She said, Honji Clinic, Taiwan's IVF clinic is not as good as Japan, especially not as good as Tokyo. I told her, yes, of course I know. All these clinics, I'm familiar, extremely familiar. And she said, Honji Clinic is as good as those clinics in Tokyo. I said, no, you're wrong. Honji Clinic is New York. Of course. She agreed with me. I said, Honji Clinic is New York Clinic in Taipei. She agreed. She wrote down everything I said. Honji Clinic, blah, 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 blah. Okay? I said, even though Japanese people went to USA, they went to clinic in Hawaii, in Los Angeles. It's not the best medical treatment in US. The best is in New York. So you fly to Taiwan, not to America. Taipei is New York. She agreed with me. So she said, headline news, headline news. Infertility treatment. Taiwan is up. Before Honji Clinic, Taiwan IVF Center has been working on IVF treatment for 30 years. But the international journalists, they don't recognize, they don't think Taiwan was successful until Honji Clinic. Why? Because we built one of the best lab in Asia, New York level lab. Another Japanese TV interviewing me, okay? After the report, many Japanese patients noticed. 2013, one patient, one kids. 2014, 17 patient, 17 baby. 2015, 37 patient produced 31 babies. Okay? 2016, more than 100 patients, more than 100 babies. Okay? More 200, okay? But the cumulative live birth rate is around 72 to 76. Very, very stable. That's why I told you, if you use egg donation, in the end, you will have as many kids as you want. Okay. This is including other countries, Korea, China, Hong Kong, Macau, and Singapore. Okay. The egg donation, most of the patients are from Japan, but some are from China, Hong Kong, America, Philippines. Yes, Philippines, of course. Of course, many Philippines. Mongolia, Australia, Singapore, 5 patients, see? Korean, 2012 to 2017, our patient population is, but most of the patient is coming from other country. That's why I said we are fully trusted by the whole Asia. Okay. Which kind of patient can use egg donation? Premature menopause, or poor ovarian function, or after menopause. They can use egg donation to be pregnant. Okay. Japanese, another Chukoku Shimbun. Okay. This couple sitting in the clinic, in the sofa of Honji Clinic, they are pregnant. Because we produce so many Japanese kids in our program, in our IVF program. So last year, the large newspaper last year, May 7th, okay, we produced more than 100 kids, okay. I'm here. This is my patient, she already 46, extremely difficult to produce kids. But her husband loved kids so much. Okay, they came to Honji Clinic. They produced beautiful girl, looking exactly the same with her father. Okay, our news is even more important than the French president candidate. They care this more. Now, let's talk about science, medical science, research, paper, Nature. Everybody agree? Nature journal, this journal, is the highest level of science, of medical science or medicine, okay? In 2013, November issue, 2013, November issue, medical center from San Francisco, they published a paper in Nature. Somatic cell regulate maternal mRNA translation, blah, 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 and developmental comparison, blah, 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 of mouse oocyte. Okay? In the reference of their paper, in the back, they have to cite some paper to, to make their statement stronger. Reference 6, Honji Chang. This is my paper. Developmental incompetence of denoted oocyte, blah, 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 blah. Nature cited my paper, which means this is the paper. I wrote it, developmental incompetence, which means our scientific knowledge level is recognized by nature. This is very rare for a clinic, for a fertility center throughout Asia. We have PGS, pre-implantation genetic screening, to check your embryo. We put only the chromosomally normal embryo into your uterus to increase your success rate. And if it is abnormal, you don't need to abort it. It is painful. We put only chromosomally normal embryo into your uterus. Okay. The egg donation live birth rate in US, throughout US, the average about 40%. How about New York, NYU, 44.6, 4% more. How about Honji Clinic? 46. We are even higher. Our lab is as good as NYU, but our egg donor is much younger than US. Egg donor, see? Are they beautiful? Do they look like you? Singapore girl, do they? See? Donor. These are all our donors. Most of them are college graduates. Taiwan, a small island, only more than 20 million population people living there. But we have 160 college university. Most Chinese girls are college graduate, so very highly educated, to make sure your kids has good brain. Okay, donor. These are our donor. Okay. This is this year, March 23. Our operation name. You see, this patient came from Taipei, Hong Kong, Japan, Tokyo, Japan, China. It's an international clinic. Another day, Hong Kong, Taipei. This is donor from Taiwan. Taipei, New York. Yes, we have a patient from New York, and she was pregnant. During the first trial, she received medication from maybe Cornell, and she doesn't like it. She visited me. Okay, we made her pregnant in the first trial. Now she fly back to New York. Of course, she'll deliver a baby. Of course, I hope so. Yes. She's not young, maybe 40 something. Okay? And this girl from Tokyo, from Tainan, South Taiwan. Another day, patient from Hong Kong, Taiwan, Philippines, yes, Macau, Japan, Taiwan, China, Taiwan. Yes. I hope you can visit Taiwan next time. Singapore, Malaysia. Okay. Girl's dream. What's your dream? You want to find a good boy. Okay, good boy. You love. For what? To produce kids. You want that. But most of you suffered, frustrated, spent a lot of money. You cry a lot of time, I know. Honji Clinic, we make the IVF treatment easier, less suffer, not painful, no check, inexpensive. Please come to Taipei, to Taiwan. Let me help you. Thank you for today's lecture. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, well, welcome back, and thank you for staying up with us while we show you the online IVF seminar brought to you by our clinic, Honji Fertility Center, stationed in Taipei, Taiwan. If you missed the online IVF seminar, or if you have any questions or relatives and family members and friends who might be interested in IVF, or if you're just generally interested in how it is done, interested in our clinic's procedures, treatment, feel free to, if you missed this video, feel free to be back every Saturday. We're back every Saturday playing the same IVF video online for you to understand our procedures as well as our treatment. So if you're interested in it, or if you know someone that's interested in it, then feel free to go to our website, Honji Fertility Center, and signed up for the online IVF seminar. And if you're also interested to consult with our Dr. Chang in the video, we will provide you with that opportunity for free once the video is over online. So make sure you sign up for that if you are serious about doing IVF at our clinic. So every Saturday, like I said, at 3 p.m., we will have the online IVF seminar, and we will also play it on our YouTube channel, which is SG Honji Fertility Center. SG just stands for Singapore. And our fertility center office hour will be from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock at night, Monday through Saturday. So we are off on Sundays. And our telephone number is 886-223-921-920. Our WhatsApp number is 886-965-507-017. So needless to say, if you have any question, just shoot us an email or call us during our office hours. If not, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.